The Johnson Sports Center on the campus of Northwest Nazarene University. Sorry for the late start. Had a little bit of a delay there in the technical department, but looks like we're ready to go. Thanks for being here tonight. Again, we are hosting Montana State University Billings, the number 17 team in the nation, and they are tops in the GNAC. This should be a great game. I know that we had a little bit of rust from Thursday night. Hopefully that all got knocked off, and we will be ready to go playing a great opponent. I know that Coach Steele has had a great scouting time with his assistant Stacy, and he's got the ladies ready to go. Again, like I said, it will be a great game tonight. We play up to that potential. We just want to let you know that we will be just taking a real quick break for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, but we'll be back with you right after that. Thanks for joining us.
Now we'll introduce the starting lineups, beginning with the Yellow Jackets. Starting at guard fighting junior out of Fort Benton, Montana, number 5, Aspen DC. At forward, a 6'2" senior from Billings, Montana, number 10, Fullback there. At guard, a 5'11" senior from Billings, Montana, number 12, Shayla Montague. At guard, a 5'8" junior out of Scobie, Montana, number 14, Courtney Nelson. And a forward, a 5'11" junior from Winifred, Montana, number 30, Gianni Boyd. And now the starting lineup for your Nighthawks, beginning with guard, 5'6" sophomore out of Salem, Oregon, number 1, WJ. Also at guard, 5'10" freshman out of Melba, Idaho, number 3, Kendall Clark. And guard, a 5'6" senior out of Melba, Idaho, number 11, Emma Clark. At forward, a 6' junior from Kennewick, Washington, number 23, Maddie Evers. And at forward, a 5'10" freshman from Eugene, Oregon, number 30, Bo Bruckman.
Again, welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center on the campus of Northwest Nazarene University. I'm Rob O'Donohue. Joining me tonight is Noah Peterson. Noah, thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Yeah, this is going to be a great ball game. Montana, like I said earlier, is 17 in the nation and number 1 in the GNAC. They're 3-0 in the GNAC, and they're 15-3 overall. And I know that our ladies are going to play at their top level tonight, and it should be a great ball game. So again, thanks for joining us, and we'll get underway right now.
Yeah, Rob, this is an exciting matchup. This is maybe the most talented team we've seen the Nighthawks play all year. Efficient, up and down the lineup. Excited to see what the Nighthawks can do here.
Yeah, especially with Cola Bad Bear. She's a transfer from Montana State. They lost Montana. Billings lost their big from last year, and picked one up. And talking with Coach Steele, that Cola is an outstanding basketball player. So underway, Nighthawks up to James, top of the key. Gabers in the far corner, nothing there. Over to Bo Brugman on the far side. Got 5 seconds to shoot. Brugman on a three-point shot, no good. Montana comes down with the ball.
And that was really a really good, solid defensive possession by the Nighthawks the last time around. One thing that Coach Steele really emphasizes, they want to deny that entry pass, which they did a great job there on that last possession, forcing that turnover.
They did. At the top is Montague. Long three ball and good. Yeah, one of the other things Coach Steele was saying is that they are a very well-disciplined basketball team, and we will have to be just as disciplined. Got a moving screen called?
Looks like it. I didn't really see what happened.
Hillary James, her first personal, looked like a moving screen. That was kind of one of those indicative calls from Thursday night. Kind of, I don't want to call it a phantom call, but I really didn't see much either. But nonetheless, Montana back on offense. Quick shot by number 30, Boyce. Montana playing that tough defense right there. Bo Brugman back to Maddie Gabers. Maddie dribble drive, nothing there. Got it knocked away. Maddie on the drive and count it. There it is. There's the aggressiveness I know that Coach Steele likes, and that's going to the hoop, because you never know. Are you going to get fouled?
Well, and that's great composure there. Coming off the double screen, fighting through contact, and finishing strong. Good things happen when you attack the basket.
See if she can complete the three-point play. There she goes, Maddie Gabers from Kennewick, Washington. Spoke with her dad right before the ball game. Asked him if he gave any last-minute guidance. He said, just play your game, do well, shoot the ball. That's some great, dad advice. We got to learn how to block out underneath, because that was the second or third shot for Courtney Nelson underneath the basket. Montana up 7-3 early in the first quarter. At top to Clark, back to James. Dribble drive by James, right-handed, layup, no good. Brugman with a rebound, left-handed, no good. She got fouled, though.
That's a great way to follow. Great drive to the basket, can't get the roll. Good foul by Brugman to pick up her teammate.
Aspen Giese on the foul. Brugman on the free throw line, where the Nighthawks hopefully can improve tonight. They were around 55 to 56% last Thursday. First offering up and good.
Well, I know the free throws are a big window of opportunity for the Nighthawks. Looking back, they're certainly not shooting at a clip that Coach Steele would like, and they're leaving a lot of points on the board. So seeing those first two go down early is a good sign.
You bet. When you get the opportunity, now it's a 2-point ball game where it could have still been a 4-point ball game. So Nighthawks within 2, 5-7. Boyce with the ball. Back to Nelson. Nelson dribble drive, left elbow. Back out top to Montague. No good. Brugman with the rebound. Hillary James quickly up court.
And that's really what they want to do. Nelson's going to drive, and they're looking to drive and kick out to their shooters. Montague, she's shooting at a 39% clip. She likes to shoot the ball, and so if the Nighthawks can take that away, it's going to be a big opportunity for them on defense.
It's a good-looking shot by Bo from the corner, but just a little strong. Bad Bear down low. Wild shot. by Andreas. Oh, they're going to call a foul? Thought she was falling out of bounds. Looks like Brugman came up limping a little bit. She picks up the foul. Checking in for the Nighthawks, Cami Kanishka, and also for the Yellow Jackets, Avery Burkhart. Excuse me, Danielle Zahn. Yellow Jackets have a new 20 seconds on the shot clock. Almost a steal by Hillary, jumping in that passing lane. So again, if we can be aggressive on that type of behavior, you know, tough defense, knock the ball away, get some quick points off the turnover.
Well, and especially taking away a baseline out of bounds or a sideline out of bounds play like that, those are really opportunities where even if teams can win only 5 or 6 an entire game, they call that a win. And so any opportunity you get to take that away is big for a defense.
Courtney Nelson on the putback. Nothing there for Clark. Back up top to Brugman, to James. Left elbow, screen set by Clark. And a give and go. Needed to be a little bit more under control, but Kendall will get there as the ball game progresses.
That's a really good look, and I'm a little bit surprised she didn't go with her left hand there. Her usually very, very strong with that left hand, went to the right, and that was a little bit more contested.
Kanishka on the left elbow. Nothing there. Clark saves the possible turnover. Nice. Up and under on Bad Bear.
And that's a good sign early. Bad Bear's really going to be one of the best players on the court the entire night, and so Kendall getting to work and getting the advantage early is a good sign.
Tough defense right there by Emma. Nelson on the turnaround, spin around. Little wash machine move there underneath.
Well, and that's really great defense by Emma Clark. There's not really much you can do. Putting pressure on, sometimes those will roll, but forcing a 6-foot floater is usually a good result for a defense. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't, but it's not an awful result.
Another one of those turnovers that we said that we needed to control a little bit. There's a tip away by Brugman. Got a little bit of a line change coming in. You got Lloyd Wade coming in, Maddie Gabers coming in, and then also Kate Clark checking in for your Nighthawks. It's under 5 minutes media timeout. We'll be back with you after the break. MSU up 11-7. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back, folks. Just want to let you know if you are following us online and looking for stats, unfortunately that is down at the moment. We apologize for that inconvenience, but hopefully Noah and I can keep you kind of apprised of what's going on the call, but hopefully our AD, Josh Burkholder, will have things back up running very, very soon. Back to play, inbounds by the Yellow Jackets. Zahn with the ball, guarded by Clark. Switched over by Hillary James. Back up top, James. Boyce back over to Williams, who checked into the ball game. Errant shot by Williams. Tried that underhand scoop shot.
And that's another great defensive possession by the Nighthawks, really denying that entry pass, forcing them to make an uncomfortable drive with that weak hand. That's another good result.
Unfortunate situation there because they had the switch on the defense, pass it off to Lloyd Wade, could not handle the pass. Lloyd just checked into the ball game for the first time. A little turnover for the Nighthawks. Hopefully that won't turn into points for the Yellow Jackets. been watching that Yellow Jacket defense, and they love to switch, do a good job with it. Nice defense, force a bad shot by the Yellow Jackets. Hillary James with the ball. Left-handed strong drive, went up right-handed, no good on the shot.
And that's one too. She probably could have drawn that foul had she gone with her left hand, but went up with the right and it got contested. Refs aren't going to bail that out very often.
Open three ball by Nelson, nothing there. Rebound Kanishka, picking up the garbage there. Nice deep pass down to Maddie. A little strong. Good look, good idea. I think coach is just telling Cammie, just under control. You'll be all right. Aspen Giese back in the ball game for the Yellow Jackets at point. Over to Boyce. Zahn with the ball, covered by Kanishka. Shot and good. Just a 2-point shot. Had a foot on the line.
That's a very solid in-rhythm shot there for number 21 Zahn. Another turnover.
Still in a breakaway by number 11, Chloe Williams. Coach Steele asking for a timeout just to get things back together with his team. Have some encouraging words, I'm sure, during the break, but we'll be back with you. MSBU up 15-7. Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center. I'm Rob O'Donohue. Joining me this evening is Noah Peterson. Nighthawks have to control that turnover bug because turnovers lead to points a lot of the time. So hopefully we can control that a little bit and get back on track running a controlled offense with some good passes. Brugman on the far side. Back out top to Clark. Back over to Kanishka on the left elbow. Looking for something low, nothing there. Nice pass out top to Clark. No good. Long rebound. MSUB. Chloe Williams up to Giese. Back up top to Zahn. Controlling their offense. Guarded by Brugman. Back to Giese. Down low to Bad Bear. Pass to the baseline. And looks like Lloyd's going to pick up a foul. If she would have kept her position right there, force her to go around her, maybe step or dribble out of bounds.
Well, the Nighthawks did a really good job there, forcing that kick out back to the perimeter and forcing that drive. Unfortunately, the Nighthawks were in the position to take a charge there. But overall, a good rotation.
Zahn looked like turnover, and Cammie Kanishka rips the ball out of the MSBU player. Kate Clark gets trapped over on the far side. Knocked the ball off the MSUB player, but looks like Giese controlled it for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, and Coach Steele can't be very happy with this number of turnovers so early. Obviously, that's probably why he just called that timeout. And so seeing a turnover on the next offensive possession,
kind of offensive foul called on number 30, Boyce. That's her second personal. Third team foul. Each team has 3 fouls. All right. Back to play. Kanishka running the point for your Nighthawks. Need a bucket here. Would be nice. Kendall Clark spins down low. Turned around right into a double team, but she got fouled. So, being that aggressive, I think it would be great if they can get some Yellow Jackets into foul trouble.
Well, and once again, the Nighthawks have a nice isolation play there for Kendall. She goes hard with the right hand and draws the foul. There's definitely a window of opportunity for her to do that drop step back to her left hand. It'll be open. So getting the line now is only going to bode well going forward.
You bet. Got Emma Clark checking back in and her sister Kendall at the free throw line. Shooting a pair. First offering up and no good. seemed just to be a little bit off tonight early on. Kendall's second offering getting ready. And she makes her second, 8-15 with 1:30 left in the first quarter. Giese with the ball, bringing it up court. Well, I thought Cammy was going to come away with a steal there. Down low to Bad Bear, up on Kendall. Turnaround.
And that's a tough break there for Nighthawks. Cammy had great hands to knock that ball loose. Fortunately, ball bounces the right way, and anytime Bad Bear gets a look inside, it's going to be an advantage to MSUB.
Boy, they're playing some tough defense. Yellow Jackets are. Got to separate ourselves from the double teams and the defenders. Emma got the ball knocked away. Under 1 minute to play in the quarter. Long pass over to Giese. Holding things up. Bad Bear at the top of the key. Nothing there for her. Back to Giese. Dribble drive, handoff to Chloe Williams. To Grossman. Grossman dribbles in. Nothing there. Kendall shut her down. Up and under shot. A give and go to Williams. Looks like Coach Steele's going to slow things down a little bit, see if he can get a little bit of differential. Boy, our passes have to be a little bit stronger. Oh, we got a foul. Is that going to be on number 11? Yep. Number 11, Chloe Williams picks up her first. That's the 5th team foul. It's going to help the Nighthawks out. Put Loy Wade at the free throw line. Shooting 2. Let's see if we can get a couple more points here.
Yeah, all these opportunities are going to be crucial.
Loy's first shot up and good. See if we can get it under 10 points. There it is. Second shot up and good. 10-19, 21 seconds left in the quarter. Full court pressure by your Nighthawks. Yellow Jackets break it. Nelson with the ball, dribble drive to the right elbow, down to Bad Bear. Looking to turn around. There's a backdoor pass to Williams, and she misses the shot. We have 1.5 seconds left. Shot will not count if it goes. It's good to stop Bad Bear down below because it looked like she had a pretty easy shot, but we have to look at the backdoor pass because Williams is wide open. So, folks, we just want to remind you the women's basketball team has started the 208 Club, and that 208 Club is a way for you to help support financially the Nighthawks ladies basketball team because we have a lot of expenses when you play in a D2 level. You've got travel, you've got coaches, you've got meals, officiating, all that. So if you could, you can go to NNUsports.com/208 Club, or you can go on to scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. We'll be back with you right after this quick break. Thanks for joining us again. Thanks for joining us. Start of the second period. Just want to let you know if you are following us on the streaming that Josh Burkholder, our AD, and I guess now technical advisor, have the stats back up for us. And we'll give you some early stats when we get a break, the next break in action. But Nighthawks possess the ball for the first time in the second period. Hillary James looking to ISO out. Crossover step up and under, no good, and a quick foul.
Hillary James heads to the free throw line. Personal foul called on number 12, Shayla Montague. Her
Shayla Montague,
first team foul.
first personal, first team foul of the quarter.
Well, in a game where the Nighthawks really haven't had that many good open looks in general, getting to the line as often as they are is really mitigating that lead by Montana State.
That's a good point, Noah. Thanks for bringing that up, because it seems like any time that we're going to the basket, they're going to be in our face and double team on the shooter. So, yeah, if we can start putting them in foul trouble, they might back off just a skosh, and that looked like a possible travel there. But Nelson got trapped on the backside here. They got to get it across, which they do. Look for the backside, nothing there. Got blocked, almost out of bounds. Back up top to Montague, to Nelson. Back out to Montague. Bad Bear on the long shot, and good. Wow, they move the ball well. When you got a good shooter like Bad Bear, you got to put a hand in the face.
And she's just such a well-rounded player, Rob. It's so hard to defend her down low, but if you sag off her, she's going to drain that three, as she did right there.
Another kind of light pass by Clark. Another three ball, no good. We got to rebound the basketball.
Well, in talking to Coach Steele before the game, he told us we have to box out. Montana State is such a solid rebounding team that if we give them second opportunities, they're going to hurt us more times than not.
Yeah, it looked like Loy was down there, but she did not. She looked like she was boxing her person. Oh, wow, sorry for the short call there, but man, Kendall Clark up and under for two. That was great. But yeah, Loy's got to box out, but somebody else has to crash the board to get the rebound. So I know that those will be some of the things they'll be talking about at halftime. I thought Maddie was going to have a steal, open shot. Three ball, good by Courtney Nelson.
And that's why it's so important to play solid defense. You gamble, especially with the offhand, that exposes the rest. Somebody's got to come help, and that leaves the open jump shot in the corner.
Back up top, Loy Wade, three, no good. No one crashing the board. The Yellow Jackets are doing a good job blocking out, keeping the offensive rebounders from getting to the ball. Nelson with the ball back up top to Montague. Long shot, no good. Got to rebound the ball. There it is, back to James. Coach Steele looking out for a clear out, it looks like. Possibly. James on the right elbow. Loy Wade going through the key, nothing there. Maddie Gabers on the left elbow. Boy, that's a long three ball. She was out there a ways. Good looking shot, but fell just a little bit short. Long three ball by Montague, nothing there. Maddie Gabers with the rebound, hands it off to Hillary James, up to Kendall Clark, and nice transition basketball. That's what we need, because I know that looks like MSBU is getting a little bit slow on the go, so to speak, and if we can turn around and get some transition basket, that would be good. Errant shot. Wow, there's a foul there on the Yellow Jackets.
Well, back to your point, Rob, that MSUB defense is so solid once they get set that the Nighthawks are really going to have an advantage if they push the ball, which they haven't done effectively yet to this point, but on that last possession, we saw what they can do when they push the ball, especially getting the ball into Kendall Clark's hands. What she can do on the run is impressive.
I think Steve Steele's looking at it that, hey, if he can get some fresh legs, especially on the top end of the offense here with Kate and Cammie back in, if we can run the ball on the Yellow Jackets a little bit, that would be something to do good. And there's, oh, man, nice spin move. I thought Bo was going to get the rebound. Close opportunities. We just got to make sure we put the ball in the basket. Cammie shut down Zahn. Nothing there in the key for Grossman. Back up top to Zahn. Running the offense, 6 minutes left. Down low, Kendall Clark steals the ball. Almost a quick turnover there. We got to look to see who's defending. Cammie Kanishka on the right elbow. Over to Kate, down low to Kendall. Kendall takes a real quick jumper, nothing there. Rebound, Andreas.
Well, and Kendall is so good with her back to the basket. I'm sure that's what MSUB is okay with her taking that 10 for. That's such a tough shot. She's great at those, but with her back to the basket, she's so much harder to defend. You have to imagine that MSUB is going to be okay with her taking that little jumper. If Kendall gets back down, back to the basket, dribble, go strong with her right or left hand, that's the advantage that the Nighthawks are going to have.
You bet. There's some great backside help by Bo Brugman. Knocked the ball out of play. Cami Kanishka comes over in fronts Grossman. Long three ball. No good. Rebound Clark. Kanishka bringing it up on the right-hand side. There's Maddie Gabers on the transition basketball again.
That's a great, great pass there. Seeing the floor, good things happen when you run, and that's how you cut the deficit to 6 that quickly.
Kevin Wooden is not real happy with the Yellow Jacket ladies. Calls a timeout, and after his 20th year, I think he's learned a few things on how to control the tempo of the basketball game. So, folks, we just want to remind you, too, that we do have stats back up. And, again, thank you for joining us here at the Johnson Sports Center. We will be right back after the timeout. Some stats.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. We talked about before the game, or we were planning on talking about before the game, how efficient Montana State is. Really, the Nighthawks have done a very, very good job defensively. Montana State's only shooting 11 of 27 from the field, which is a 40% clip, but only 18% from 3. That was something that they came in doing really effectively. They only shoot 31% as a team as a whole, but their starters consistently shoot 40, 41, 42%. And the Nighthawks have really mitigated that so far, specifically with number 12, Montague. She's only 1 for 6 from 3 so far.
There's a great block by Clark. Looked like an easy basket by Williams, but Clark came over the top, knocked the ball loose. Again, transition basketball, if we can take the turnover and turn it into points.
Well, you can really kind of feel the momentum shifting in here now, Rob.
Bo Brugman down below, nothing there. Blocked out of bounds by Zahn.
When especially coming out of a timeout, MSUB has a play drawn up specifically for that possession, and so getting it blown up by a huge block is a huge advantage for the Nighthawks.
Yeah. Little light inbound pass by Cami Kanishka down low. Turnaround shot.
Well, those turnovers are something that just can't happen against Montana State. They're just such an efficient team that you have to take advantage of every opportunity that you're given, and giving opportunities away is just something that makes it that much harder.
Kanishka over to Maddie Gabers. Long three ball, nothing there. No rebound. Rebound by number 11, Chloe Williams for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, Maddie is usually so good from 3. Those last couple shots, she's looked a little bit uncomfortable, and maybe you should look to shoot a little bit more in rhythm, not force it as much, because she's such a great shooter. You want to get her in rhythm.
It's a good inlet pass down to Bad Bear for an easy basket, back up to a 10-point lead, 18-28. Cami Kanishka, nice. Right down the center lane.
Man, that was like a hot knife through butter right there. Just so smooth right down the lane. They had no idea what Cami was going to do.
Yeah, because we haven't done that much. Looks like starters are getting ready to come back in for the Yellow Jackets. Quick foul. Brugman picks up her, I think, second foul. First team foul of the quarter. Coach Steele switching out, also bringing back in Hillary James. Giese and Montague checking back in for the Yellow Jackets. Fresh 20-second shot clock for the Yellow Jackets. Boy, they love cutting to the basket. They
do.
Hard.
They really do, Rob. And that's something, talking to Coach Steele before the game, if they are able to deny that inbound pass and really make them uncomfortable on the perimeter, that's really going to be an advantage to the Nighthawks.
Great defense by Emma Clark. Long three ball, good.
And that's something they really like to do. They like to dribble, penetrate, and kick it back out. And unfortunately, that was one that the Yellow Jackets were able to punish the Nighthawks.
All right, let's see if we can set up a nice play here. Get some points back. Hillary James over to Loy Wade on the left elbow to Clark. Back up top to Loy. Hillary James at the top. Nothing there. Clark down low to Loy Wade. Loy got faced by Bad Bear. Forced a little short shot there. Oh, I thought Bad Bear was going to drive on Loy. Loy was trying to communicate with a teammate. Down low. There's a great block by James.
That recovery there from Hillary is just tremendous. That help side wasn't even her responsibility. She came over, got her hand in there, and didn't even force a jump ball, just with that block from the backside. That's outstanding hustle from coming from across the court.
Aspen Giese was asking the official, hey, what the heck? No, it's a clean block. Good backside help. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson.
Yeah, and Emma Clark just kind of got beat inside there. That's a tough position on an inbound pass.
We did that on Thursday like 2 or 3 times. Nice inlet pass, kick out to Clark. Nothing there. Maddie Gabers on the shot. Rebound, nothing there. Out of bounds. Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's probably one of the cleanest looks that the Nighthawks have gotten from 3 all night. That one didn't fall, but that's a good shot for Clark there.
James to inbound the ball. Looking to run that play they ran on Thursday. Nothing there. We got to get the ball a little higher or deeper. They're anticipating that kind of throw to the top of the key. Nelson with the ball.
Well, and those kind of passes are how clipboards get broken there, Rob. It's just so frustrating on a play that you practice dozens, hundreds of times to have turnovers in very similar fashions on possessions really close to each other. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, Emma Clark tipped the ball to herself, got the rebound. James looking low, nothing there. Loy Wade. Loy's got a dribble drive. Boy, I tell you, Andreas just ripped the ball right out of Loy's hands on the spin move and transition 3 ball by number 5, Aspen Giese.
Well, and these last couple possessions show why the Yellow Jackets are just so dangerous. They take advantage of almost every opportunity that you're giving to them, and especially when you're turning over the ball like the Nighthawks are, unfortunately, in this first half. The Yellow Jackets are going to take advantage.
11 turnovers. Points off of turnovers, 13. Just not a very strong pass. So I know Coach Steele will be talking about that at halftime. We're under 1 minute. MSU B 36, Nighthawks 20. Back up top to Montague, down low to Bad Bear. Strong shot, nothing there. Got 2 Nighthawks covering Bad Bear. Come away with the rebound. Hillary James, baseline, nothing there. Stops about a 10-footer, up and good.
Boy, was that smooth, Rob. Step back, crossover back to the right hand. About a 12-foot jumper, bottom of the net.
22-36 with 15 seconds to go. I know that Kevin Wooden's looking for one shot to end the quarter for his team in the half. Back up top, almost an errant pass. Montague controls it. Giese on the drive, nothing there. And a block, and Giese's looking for the foul. And there's nothing there, the official says. At the end of the first half, your score, Nighthawks 22, MSU B 36. We'll be back about 10 minutes with you, and we'll go over some stats. Thanks for joining us. It's Noah Peterson, Rob O'Donohue on the call. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. early part of the break about a few things, and one of them is turnovers. One of them is, unfortunately, our three-point shooting. So I'll let you take some stats there, and then we can kind of get ready for the second half.
Yeah, if you're just now tuning in, the turnovers have kind of been a consistent theme of discussion throughout the whole night. A lot of really weak passes has been really unfortunate for the Nighthawks so far. The Yellow Jackets are winning the turnover battle 12-4 with 10 steals for the Yellow Jackets in the first half. And they're taking advantage. MSUB is leading the points off turnover battle 13-1. And the other major difference, too, is the Nighthawks are 0 for 7 from 3, which is far below, obviously 0% is far below the usual clip. If they shoot what they normally shoot, which is 37%, that's another 7, 8, 9 points to make this game a little bit closer. Now, to the Nighthawks' credit, they are shooting 88% from the line, 8 for 9, and they did not give up a single free throw chance to MSUB in the first half. And so if they want to keep this game close, they need to keep the Yellow Jackets off of the line. As far as scoring leaders go, Kendall Clark leads the way for the Nighthawks with 7. Maddie Gabers has 5. Hillary has 4. And then Bo Brugman has several players have 2. For the Yellow Jackets, Courtney Nelson's leading the way with 10. Kola Badbear, who is really the best player on the court for much of the time tonight. Very, very skilled. The Nighthawks have really done a good job at mitigating her impact. She has 7 points. Boyce is on the board with 5, and Williams is there with 4. The other really main difference we want to highlight is the assist differential. Yellow Jackets have, I believe it was 12 assists in the first half, and Nighthawks only have 4. And so really a more complete game being played by the Yellow Jackets, but the defensive and rebounding performance has to be within Coach Steele's expectations. They really competed really effectively in that regard. It's the turnovers and the inefficiency from the floor that has to be a concern for Coach Steele. And that's to the credit of the Yellow Jackets. Their defense is extremely suffocating. And it's much easier said than done to navigate such a skilled and lengthy defense that the Yellow Jackets have.
Yeah, and I think that's something that Coach would have been talking about at the break in the locker room, and knowing that, again, like you said, Noah, strong passing, efficient passing, separation, making sure that we're taking care of the ball. And, one thing I noticed, too, is that blocks. I thought that, we would have been not leading that category, but we're leading that category 4-0 on blocks.
Well, and that's really come from the effort on the defensive end. We've seen some really, really good rotations from the help side and really crashing those post touches. And like I said, that's something that the Nighthawks have really done really, really well. From the defensive standpoint, the Nighthawks are putting themselves in a position to win. Unfortunately, MSUB's defense has been so suffocating that the Nighthawks have been unable to convert by and large on the offensive end. Now, the opportunities that have come in transition. And talking to Coach Steele before the game, that was something that he really highlighted. MSUB is so solid once they get set. But if the Nighthawks are able to run the floor like we saw several times at the end of the first half, beat the defense down the court, you're going to have much easier opportunities to score the basketball, especially when MSUB is as tenacious as they are defensively when they are set in the half court.
Yeah. So hopefully maybe what we can do too, Noah, is look at getting those transition points, because when we did step into the lanes, when we did get that transition, we had 3 or 4 easy layups and baskets. So again, that all happens on us talking, coaches talking, but we got to put it on the court, and the girls and the ladies have to do their job and execute. So thanks for being with us again. We'll be back with you in about 20 seconds for the second half. Again, welcome back. I'm Rob O'Donohue. Joining me tonight is Noah Peterson. Starting the second half, third period, Yellow Jackets will have the ball first. Yellow Jackets up 36-22.
And the Nighthawks have a really good opportunity to respond here. I'll be curious to see what Coach Steele had planned for them in the locker room. But they have put themselves defensively in a really good position to make a run. Let's see how they respond.
They went to zone. They went to a zone defense.
Looks like they're at a 2-3 extended zone right now.
Down low to Bad Bear. That inlet pass was great. No backside help. Easy 2 points for Bad Bear.
Well, and that's an interesting one too, where
traveling. Sorry.
If you're the middle person in a 2-3 zone, it's really hard to front that post because you are the last line of defense. And so, interesting if that was a schematic decision or just a mistake by the Nighthawks there.
Nelson bringing the ball up court for the Yellow Jackets. Switch over to Giese down low to Montague, and it rolls in for a 3 ball from the corner pocket.
Well, it's an extended 2-3 zone too, Rob, and so they really want to put a lot of pressure on the guards up top, and they're kind of allowing those corner threes to happen because that's where that hole is in the defense.
Ball went in, no basket. The foul was committed on the floor.
But back to the defensive scheme there, those are shots that they've had to decide to live with, and so if MSUB is able to knock those down, it's going to take us out of the zone pretty quickly.
That'd be a turnover inbound. I think they were looking for Emma Clark to cut in to the zone, and a transition basketball.
Well, and that's another turnover off a baseline out of bounds play, something that just can't happen if you're going against any squad, especially a squad like MSUB. That's a great hustle play there by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Giese.
And unfortunately, this is really not the response that you wanted to see from the Nighthawks. I mean, right away, unfortunately, it looks like the Yellow Jackets are just putting that little percentage more than the Nighthawks are at this point. And when you have that disparity like you do, it's really hard to make up for.
Nelson with the ball. Back over to Montague. Back to Nelson. Back to Montague. Down low to Bad Bear. Down underneath low. Blocked by Maddie Gabers. She blocked Boyce. Turnover, looking to dish the ball low. The turnover kicked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. Checking back in for your Nighthawks, Cammie Kanishka, Kate Clark, and also Loy Wade.
When we talk about the Nighthawks wanting to push the ball, too, it's wanting to push the ball in control and cutting hard to the basket. It's one thing to push the ball for the sake of pushing the ball without actually seeing what's there. The Nighthawks have to be smarter about that there.
Right. Cammie with a left-handed dribble to the left elbow. Nothing there. Back door. Loy Wade, spin move, left-handed shot, up, no good. Bad Bear with the rebound.
Well, and even though the Nighthawks don't see that shot fall, that's the first really controlled possession we've seen from them this half.
Yeah, Kendall got caught a little flat-footed, picked up the foul. Her first personal, second team. That sends Boyce to the line, shooting 2.
Well, and believe it or not, this is the Yellow Jackets' first free throw attempt of the night. And this was something that probably kept the score closer than it otherwise could have been in the first half. And so if MSUB is going to start getting the line and the Nighthawks continue playing the way that they are, being a little bit too careless with the basketball, this could get ugly quickly.
They're up to a 22-point lead, 23-point lead now. This is where you have to control the ball, get good quality shots, and then turn around and play some great defense. So let's see where we are with Kate at the top. Looking for something, left-handed dribble, nothing there. Back out to Kendall. Gonna block. Yep, the person was moving. I think she was moving. 14 is Nelson with the blocking foul. Second team foul for the Yellow Jackets. And again, an errant pass on the inbounds. Easy layup for Nelson. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be missed as well. It's too easy there. That's surprising that Cammie Kanishka had that turnover, being the super senior that she is. Loy Wade on the dribble drive, right hand, up, no good. Bad Bear. And Bo Brugman got slapped in the face by Bad Bear. They're going to call a timeout. No penalty called, just Bo was shaking off a errant hand. And Cola went up to check on Bo, which I thought that was good sportsmanship right there. I know a little frustrating, but Bo stays in the ball game. Nelson over to Giese on the far side, back up top to Bad Bear. Nelson on the left elbow. Nothing there, back up top to Bad Bear looking for the low ball. There it is. Well, I tell you what, they do that well. That switch, that go down low, get the pass down low.
Well, and frankly, that's something the Nighthawks have done really well tonight, is being able to defend that low post, is crashing as soon as they put the ball on the floor. That time, unfortunately, they got the ball up a little too quickly for the Nighthawks defense.
Emma's so quick on that. When she gets the ball, drives on the baseline, she will probably force the foul 90% of the time. But we just haven't been that aggressive to dribble drive onto the baseline. 6:27 left. Your score, MSU B 49, Nighthawks 22. We'll be right back with you after the break.
Well, here they come, Elena and Jacob. They're going to participate in the Disney bat race. This is where they spin around the bat. They race up and down the court. On your marks, get set, go, go, go. Start spinning. Put your head on those bats, start spinning around.
Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center in the Orny Hills Center Court. I'm Rob O'Donohue. Joining me tonight, Noah Peterson. Noah, yeah, looking at the stats, the turnovers are just piling up, and the points off the turnovers, and then along with the steals, is not the best combination for the Nighthawks right now. Hopefully, what we can do is pick up a couple easy points here and get back to that great defensive that Coach Steele has. Kanishka right in front of the Nighthawk bench. Great three ball, had an open shot, took advantage of it. Now here's the pressure. Good pressure by the Nighthawks, and they slow down the Yellow Jackets. Giese with a dribble, brings it back out. She's looking low down to Bad Bear. Bo Brugman on her, turnaround easy. When you've got about 4 inches and you're that good of a basketball player, it's going to be tough to control. Maddie Gabers on the dribble, down to the baseline, uses the board. Danny Boyce kind of give the, I got beat, gosh darn it. But good to see that Maddie's going to take advantage of maybe her speed against Boyce. Back out.
Well, really good to see a couple composed possessions there by the Nighthawks on offense, something they really haven't seen in the second half yet. That's a great jumper there by Bad Bear. Man, she can shoot it from anywhere. She can score inside, mid-range, outside. She's just a matchup nightmare, man.
Yeah, that was a 2-point shot, right?
Yep, two-point shot, about 12-footer.
All right, Kanishka running the offense for the Nighthawks. Pass back from Clark. They're looking down low. Brugman on the left elbow. Bo spots up for three. Nothing there, no rebound. Nelson with the rebound. Back up to Zahn. Zahn in the corner for a long three. No good. Foul called on MSUB on number 30, Danny Boyce. That's her third personal.
St. Luke's Sports Medicine is one of
And the under 5-minute break. We'll be right back with you. Nighthawks are down 27-53.
on the court, in the field, on the ice. Staffed by sports medicine, orthopedic physicians. They are open extended hours on evenings and weekends for rapid diagnosis and treatment. You can learn more at stlukesonline.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4:53 left. Nighthawks are down 27-53. Just looking at a quick couple of stats. Nighthawks are actually shooting 88.9% from the free throw line. That has helped, but Montana State Billings is at 100%.
When we talked about how well the Nighthawks performed defensively in the first half, that hasn't translated yet so far. The Yellow Jackets are really just scoring at will so far. Would be really good to see the Nighthawks really turn it up in like they did in the first half here down the stretch.
Good to see Lloyd Wade dribble drive. Nothing there. Hustle after the rebound. Kind of a skip pass over to Emma Clark. Emma Clark for three. Nothing there. Out of bounds by number 33, Andreas for MSBU.
Well, and great to see a couple big hustle plays there by the Nighthawks, especially down big like they are. If they want to spark a comeback, those are the kinds of things that really can turn the tide and momentum in a game.
Shot clock got reset, 20 seconds. Gabers in the corner, nothing there. Hand off to Cami Kanishka, looking to pass down low to Maddie Gabers. She got blocked. Kate Clark with a rebound, almost a carry there. Lloyd Wade on a strong drive, nothing there.
Good hustle there by Clark.
I thought she was going to be able to knock it off a shin of the Yellow Jacket player, but to no avail. Zahn with the ball up top, guarded by Clark. Left-handed dribble, runs into Andreas.
Well, looks like the Nighthawks are back to that 2-3 extended zone. See if they can switch it up again.
Back out top, long three ball, nothing there. Rebound Clark. Kanishka looking down low to Maddie Gabers. Man, there it is. Hustling down in transition. It's great awareness to see Gabers dribbling, or pardon me, heading towards the basket. So,
well, and that's the second time we've seen Cammie do that tonight. And man, her vision is just so terrific. Opportunities are going to come when they push the ball like that.
See, Emma had a dribble drive on the right-hand side to the baseline, picked up a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Same thing on the far side, on the left-hand side. She's so quick on that dribble that they are playing catch-up, and we're, allowing them to foul us, and hopefully we can get to the free throw line like Emma just did. So.
Well, and once again, good things happen when you push the ball, and when you push the ball with composure. And that's what we've seen the last couple possessions. And Clark did a really good job catching the ball, making a quick read, driving hard at the baseline, and really drawing that foul. Not throwing up a haphazard shot that, may or may not fall, but really doing a job going into contact, embracing it, and putting her at the free throw line.
30-55, 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. Emma with her second free throw. Up and good, 31-55. Full court pressure by your Nighthawks. They're going to try to along the sideline. There it is. There's the turnover. Oh, I thought Hillary James knocked it off the shin of Zahn, but did not go off Zahn. Williams inbounding. Up top to Zahn. Zahn looking for Bad Bear. Down low to Montague, back over, long pass to Zahn, three ball, up and good.
Well, that's just a good play design with a back pick for that person sitting in help side. That's really hard to defend if you don't see it coming. As a defender, you have to feel that screen, say, someone's screening me for a reason, and find that person on the perimeter.
Boy, there's Emma again on the dribble drive, knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. Number 11, Chloe Williams. Again, she's got a quick first step. And they're really not backside help either. Man, an eight-footer. I know that Kim would like to have that one back.
That's just a tough shot. An eight foot footer without using the backboard is a hard one to make, even when it's open.
Shot, nothing there. Bad Bear went down with an ankle injury, it looks like. She's up slow. Looks like Cola's coming out. I know she went down hard. Checking in for her is Danny Boyce.
Well, Nighthawks with another turnover in transition there is just same old story over and over again is really disappointing to see, especially because we know what they're capable of.
Long three ball, no good. Foul underneath. Looks like they're going to get Kanishka on a grab. Nope, they got Hillary James. Wow. I thought Cammy was like, oh man, I got caught, but they called on Hillary. Back up top to Zahn. Far side to Montague. Nothing there. Emma with a rebound. Hillary James out of bounds. Turnover. Hillary wasn't expecting that pass by Emma. Looks like a little bit of communication problem there by your Nighthawks. Nelson guarded by James on the backcourt. She gets it across. Oh my gosh, she's going to call a foul on that.
Man, I might need to take a visit to the optometrist.
I didn't see much there, Noah. It's kind of funny is that Hillary had body but no hands, and Nelson just kind of stumbled over her other shoe. I'm not really sure what happened, but.
Well, and you talk about being able to get away with less out in the open court like that, but James really didn't make that much contact with her at all.
Cami Kanishka on the drive. Nothing there. Looking down low. Nothing there for Kendall Clark. Kendall with a crossover, spin move. Nice crossover. They're going to call,
And one.
And one. I thought they were going to call a travel. Coach Wooden saying, hey, she traveled.
Look at the replay there.
I thought it was a good crossover.
I thought she kept her pivot foot, turned back to the right hand. Strong finish. Looks good to me, Rob.
She's very good at that, and all season long, the short season we've had, she's done that well down low. So good for Kendall.
It was good to see the change of pace, too. So often we see the Nighthawks tonight just go straight up with the ball and the MSU be really able to defend it well. Mixing up with a shoulder fake, head fake, shows the opportunity to be able to go up strong and get that and one. It's a great conversion by Kendall.
Avery Burkhart checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Nighthawks with some pressure in the backcourt. Nelson with the ball. Once again, she goes down. Didn't call a foul, probably because she kept her dribble. Cammie's playing really tough defense on her. Head fake, nothing there for number 11, Chloe Williams, but the up and under.
That's a great Euro step through the lane. That's really hard to defend.
That was. Gabers at the top to Kanishka, down to Lloyd. Lloyd looking to pass over to Gabers. Nothing there, three ball. Lloyd away with a great rebound and goes up and gets fouled.
Headed to the line. Personal foul call on number 20. Avery Burkhart, her first.
Fifth team foul in the period. Lloyd was shooting though, but so she'll be shooting too. First offering up and good. That rotation on Lloyd's shot still baffles me. It's not your traditional backspin, kind of a side spin.
Well, Rob, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it. And it went in twice, so there we go.
Well, to the Nighthawks' credit, it's been a rough night on a number of accounts, but they have shot extremely, extremely well from the line. Some of the best we've seen all year. They're 12 of 13 at this point, 92%.
Under 1 minute to play in the third period. Nelson with the ball on the far side. Back out top to Chloe Williams. Nothing there. Long rebound to Nelson. She loses the dribble. Chloe Williams on the up and under. Nothing there. Rebound Lloyd Wade. Get it to a guard. She throws it right to Nelson. Cammie picks up a cheap foul with a body.
Probably a frustration foul there, too. It's just the turnovers have been building and building, and that's one that Cammie would like to have back, probably.
Yeah. Emma Clark checking back in. Yeah, so you had two double negatives right there. Does not equal a positive. Turnover and a foul. 31 seconds left in the quarter. Williams at the line shooting two. First one up, shooter roll and good. Excuse me, it's Nelson at the free throw line. Ponytail is covering Second one up and good. All right, Kanishka brings the ball across half court, setting up the offense. Up top to Loy Wade. Far side to Kendall Clark here. Long pass over. There's Maddie Gabers. 18 seconds to go in the period. Cammy with a crossover. They close down that lane quick. Kendall Clark with a rebound. Back over to Kanishka, a little 8-footer, no good at the buzzer. Your score at the end of the third period, NNU 36, MSUB 64. We'll be right back with you after the timeout.
Time for the toilet bowl race. We've got Marley and Marley facing off against Keeper and Keith. That's clever. Here we go. One person sits, the other person pushes. On your marks, get set, go. Go. They're getting a slow start. Oh. Turn stop. Our winners get a Domino's pizza. Congratulations.
Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center on the campus of Northwest Nazarene University. I'm Rob O'Donohue along with Noah Peterson. Noah, why don't you take a look at a few stats?
Yeah, we talked about at halftime the Nighthawks were really performing very well defensively, even though they weren't performing very well from the offensive standpoint. Yellow Jackets really widened that gap there in the third quarter. Unfortunately, they were able to take advantage of some more Nighthawks mistakes, and they're doing it very efficiently. MSUB is up to shooting 48% from the field. Nighthawks shooting only 30%. The Nighthawks are still leading the rebound battle 30-23, but once again, the turnover is just a huge difference. 20 Nighthawk turnovers to 5 for the Yellow Jackets. It's just brutal to watch it at this point, Rob, and to have an opportunity to, especially given how well the defense played in the first half, to be in this position at the end of the third quarter is certainly a bummer.
Yeah, looking at the stats there for the third period, the Yellow Jackets are at 57.9%, and NNU is at 26.7%. So hopefully what we can do is we can control that a little bit better in the fourth period. Down low, easy basket. Caitlin Grossman picks up a quick, easy two. Maddie Gabers hands off to Cami Kanishka. Kanishka, nice give and go there to Loy Wade with the left hand, nothing there. Hands to Gabers. I don't think Gabers had the ball yet, but she backed into it, and they called a travel on her.
Well, even though we see this point differential here in the early in the fourth quarter, the Nighthawks still have a chance to respond, even if 30 points is a large lead to surmount in just 9 minutes. This is still early in the season for them. They have a lot of season left, and if they can perform well here down the stretch still against a very good MSUB team, this still matters.
Oh, it's an offensive foul. They called an offensive foul, and she thinks she's going to the free throw line. Natalie Andreas thinks she's going to the free throw line. They call it an offensive foul. Yep, 33. I thought that's what they called, but she went right to the free throw line thinking, I'm going to get some free throws, and one of the officials called that offensive foul. So great break for the Nighthawks. That's only Andreas' first team foul of the quarter. So let's see if we can take that turnover, turn into some points. Nice inlet pass to Clark. No good. Rebound, Chloe Williams.
One would have loved to see one more skip past the opposite side. I can't remember who it was, but someone was open on that weak side in the 3-point corner. That extra pass would have been wide open.
Well, the Yellow Jackets have missed about 4 easy layups. See if we can get that transition basketball. Kanishka with a tough shot. Left-hand side, goes up to the right, gets fouled, and the ball drops.
Well, and that's just great. That's just great composure there, Rob. attacking the basket, evading the shot blocker, and still finishing strong through contact is quite impressive.
That was Danielle Zahn's first personal, second team foul. See if Kanishka. Did they not count the basket? Because it has 2 shots. 1 shot. There we go. She made the basket.
One shot.
There we go. Okay, there we go. And she completes the 3-point play. There we go. All right.
Hillary James back on the floor.
Hillary James checking back in with 4 personal fouls. Gives Cami Kanishka a little bit of a break. Break the press there. Pass back to Zahn. Zahn will set things up. GC with a dribble. Crossover Euro step. Nothing there. Wow, that's the 4th easy layup I've seen them within about the last 5 minutes.
Well, and that's a great help side rotation, but still, after that Euro step, she had a wide open opportunity and just missed it.
Loy Wade spotting up for 3, nothing there. Left-hand dribble. Look at that. I mean, when Loy gets going, gets that momentum going, and, she has a nice left-handed shot. Picked up a good easy 2 points there. Oh, I thought we were going to get a turnover there. Kate needed to be about 4 inches taller. 3-point shot by Aspen Giese on the far corner. 7:36 left, 69-41. Hillary James to Loy Wade. Loy dribble drive, almost got stolen by Zahn, out of bounds off of Chloe Williams' leg. Gaber's checking back in. Looks like Nelson's checking back in. Also Boyce and Montague for the Yellow Jackets. Coach Steele calling a timeout at 7:22. Nighthawks are down 41-69. We'll be right back with you after the quick timeout.
The NNU women are going to be on the road next week. They'll face off against Simon Fraser and Western Washington. They'll be right back here at the Johnson Sports Center the following week. They'll host Alaska Fairbanks on January 18th and Alaska Anchorage on January 20th. Also, following this game, the NNU men will be facing off against MSU.
Noah Peterson. Just want to remind you, next week the Nighthawks will be on the road with Simon Fraser and then Western Washington, and then they'll return home the 18th and the 20th against both Alaska Anchorage and Fairbanks. So hopefully the ladies can pick up a couple wins when they're on the road. Back to the action. Maddie Gabers back over to James. James getting the screen. Did not get the pick and roll there with Loy. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Man, bang, bang, there we go. Hillary James sees the need to throw up the 3 ball and cashes in there. The bank is open. But she didn't bank it. It was nothing but the bottom of the cup. Oh, there's a steal. Oh, you can't call that on Hillary. That's her 5th. And they did. I thought she got all ball, but that's just me. 5th personal with Hillary.
Yeah, from my biased perspective, Rob, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, but unfortunately, they don't pay us enough to ref these games.
No. Looks like Cami Kanishka checking back in. James checks out with 7 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw, 1 3 ball. All right, here we go, folks. Got Zahn leading the charge there for the Yellow Jackets. Deep corner pass to Giese, nothing there. Back to Zahn at the top, looking down low, nothing there. Nelson floats a ball in. tipped away by Loy Wade. Cami Kanishka with a turnaround. Nothing there. No good. Rebound. Yellow Jackets pushing back up is Zahn on the left elbow. She stops for a 3-ball and good. The official's gonna check to see if it was a 2 or a 3. I think she was looking for a replay, but they're gonna converse on the court. Asking for some assistance. Here it is.
The previous play.
I think she hit a 3-ball.
Rob, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that this one will have a strong outcome on the effect of the game either way.
No, unfortunately not. But it's good that the officials look and double check, see how they did there. So again, they are looking at replay. It's right below us here. It was confirmed 3-point basket.
Previous play has been confirmed. A 3-point shot.
That gave Coach Steele a little bit of time to chat with his team. Bo Brugman checking back in for your Nighthawks. Bo inbounds to Emma Clark. Looks like Emma's going to be running the point now. To Loy Wade. Over to Clark.
Yellow Jackets in a 2-3 zone now, giving the Nighthawks a different look.
Brugman down low to Emma Clark, who's going to drive. Gets it to Loy. Loy with the left hand. No good. Brugman with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Gabers. Top to Brugman. Loy Wade spots up for 3. Nothing there. Just barely grazes the front of the iron. Emma Clark with the rebound. Gabers with the 3-ball. And good. That was out there. Good job, Maddie.
Well, it's good to see some of these 3-balls hit the bottom of the net, especially after the rough shooting night the Nighthawks have had. Even in a score like this, it's a really good feeling going into the next game to see those shots fall.
Skip pass over to the corner for Boyce, no good. Rebound, foul on number 10. No. Cola Bad Bears back in the ball game. I didn't see that she checked back in. She hasn't played in, what, a quarter and a half?
Yeah, I think she's checked back in at that last timeout where they were reviewing the 3-ball.
Loy Wade gets blocked out of bounds by Cola. Checking back in for the Yellow Jackets, number 22, Caitlin Grossman. That's good to see Cola back in. I didn't know how bad the ankle injury was. Had enough rest on it. Kanishka at the right elbow. Nothing there. Hands off to Kendall Clark. Kendall looking to get into Kate, but I think Kate was held. Yeah, they're going to call Danielle Zahn on the hold. Kate was cutting pretty hard to the basket. The official underneath the basket called that hold. Checking back in is Chloe Williams for the Yellow Jackets. Kanishka ready to inbound. Out to Brugman. Brugman on the right elbow, nothing there. Hands off to Kanishka. Kanishka to Kendall. Back out to Kate. Ball got knocked away by Williams. You got 8 seconds to shoot. Looked like a little give and go to Kendall. 49-72, 4 minutes to play, 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game.
And that's a great feed and finish there by the Nighthawks. Getting that roll, collecting the ball, staying composed, and with a strong finish.
Zahn running the point. Cola Badbort, Bear down low. Lloyd picks up a cheap foul. 22 on 22.
That was called on Nighthawks. Number 22, Loy Wade. Her second team foul.
Second team foul. MSUB has 4. Nighthawks have 2 team fouls. Boy, that's a long, they are so long. She was able to separate from the 2 Nighthawks that were down low to bank one off the board for 2 easy points. Kick ball. Trying to force that pass. Cammie was trying to force the pass around the defender.
Well, it's easy to see, too, Rob, why this is the 17th ranked team in the country. They're just so composed and poised throughout the entire game as they've dug a little bit deeper into the bench. The depth is clearly a strength there amongst a plethora of other things. They have played well consistently throughout the whole game.
That's a nice pass down low to Kendall. Kendall was just too far underneath the basket.
Well, it looked like, too, she got grabbed a little bit, but wasn't able to draw the foul.
Cola Bad Bear, 3 ball spots up top of the key, good. Can't do much about that.
No, you can't.
Brugman now with the ball down low to Kate Clark. Loy Wade, turn around, no good. Boy, they keep on running the ball. No good on the easy layup again, huh? Was it too easy?
Man, use the right hand on the left side. Basketball gods go against you, apparently.
Cammie Kanishka and the horn.
And she has just been hungry tonight, attacking the basket with a passion, finishing strong through contact.
Well, for the next 3 minutes and 16 seconds, if the Nighthawks can continue to drive the ball, get some fouls called, they can go to their free throw line. Cammie's offering up, and good. 3-point play by Cammie Kanishka. 3:15 left. Nighthawks are down 52-77.
Well, to the Nighthawks' credit, too, they've only missed 1 free throw on the night. They're shooting up to
94%.
94% there from the line, which has been a concern in games past. And so even with the tough result, that's certainly a category where the Nighthawks have performed very well tonight.
You bet. Nice backside help. Zahn up top. Andreas, 3 ball, no good. Rebound Clark. Cammie pushing it up on the left-hand side. Crossover dribble. Nice pass to Brugman. Brugman spots up. No good. Wish Maddie would have kind of crashed the boards a little harder. Oh, that's a travel. NBA step, I guess. Zahn at the point.
Little gather step.
Little gather step. Williams back to Zahn. Zahn spots up for 3. No good. Rebound. Natalie Andreas. And an emphatic timeout called by Kevin Wooden after the shot. We'll be back with you, folks. Rob O'Donohue and Noah Peterson on the call. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Center, home of your Nighthawks. Just taking a quick look at some stats. So far in the period, Nighthawks are shooting, Montana State Billings is shooting 46.2%. Overall for the game, 47.8%. For your Nighthawks, 37.5% and 32.7% three-point land. Nighthawks are shooting 3 for 13, 23%. And the Yellow Jackets are shooting 32%. Back to the action. Kanishka bringing the ball across half court. Over to Clark. Back to Kanishka. Kanishka looking down low to Brugman. Elliott Lee has checked in to the ball game off of Clark. Elliott Lee's first minutes of the ball game. Local product. Elliott from Rocky Mountain High School out of Meridian, Idaho. Coach is calling for 3 seconds. Back out. D'Andreas up top to Bauman, her first action as well. Got a jump ball. Possession stays with the Yellow Jackets. So it looks like a lot of bench players except for Zahn. Inbound. Kind of an errant pass, but a wild shot by Grossman. Gets her 2 points. Brugman back over to Kanishka. To Clark, back to Kanishka. Down low to Brugman. No one crashing the boards there. Cammie thinking about a 3. Nice stop and pop, but just a bit off. I think she had her body turned a little bit, wasn't square to the basket.
Yeah, that's a nice curl hop move, going to the paint. Didn't get the roll that she wanted, but another good attack by Kanishka.
1 minute to play in the ball game. 1 minute. Knocked away by Clark. Elliott hands off to Kanishka. Elliott with the ball. Back to Kanishka. Looking down low to Kendall. Kendall spotting up. A little strong on her shot. Brugman on the rebound. Left-handed, no good. Out of bounds off of Grossman. 38.4 seconds left. Coach Steele calling a timeout. Always coaching to the last horn or whistle. Folks, it's the MSUB Yellow Jackets 81, Nighthawks 52. We'll be right back with you after the timeout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Johnson Sports Center on the campus of Northwest Nazarene University. After the timeout, Cammie Kanishka will be inbounding the ball. We have a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 18-second differential on the shot and also game clock. Poked away, out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. Close to 5 seconds, but we got the ball in. Kanishka to Brugman. Brugman loses the ball out of bounds. Bo's kind of not in sync tonight. She's had a rough night. She's got hand in the face by Cola Bad Bear. Kind of twisted her ankle a little bit, but hey, I know she'll be back. She's a tough young lady, good basketball player. So Yellow Jackets will be playing a little keep away. Zahn with the ball. Elliott Lee on her. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds in the paint, but they don't call it. Out of bounds off of the, I thought they were going to get the Yellow Jackets touching it last, but 5.7 seconds left in the ball game. Folks, don't forget to stay around. Craig Stensgaard, Kerry Cook will be on the call for the guys game against the Yellow Jackets. And it looks like Zahn will just dribble this away. Again, not the sharpest game that the Nighthawks have played. Again, 17 team rank in the nation. Forced the Nighthawks into 23 turnovers. They also did have 15 steals. But I know Coach Steele, Coach Stacy will review some game film, get the ladies ready. Again, they will be up at Simon Fraser next week and against Western Washington before they return home. And then when they do come home, they'll be facing Alaska Anchorage and Fairbanks on the 18th and 20th. Again, this is Rob O'Donohue, joined by Noah Peterson. Thanks for being with us. Stay around for the men's game. Again, Craig Stensgaard and Kerry Cook on the call. Again, thanks for joining us on the NNU broadcast. Have a great evening.